Someone actually hacked into the American... Today we're...
If you thought the Lego scandal was gun surprising...
Nationwide Lego aftermarket.
Oh, hey! Nobody could hear me. No wonder why. Nothing else. And nothing else matters. Okay. Let's go, shall we? More of this. The saga.
Me a call.
You guys keep coming to the stores. You park out front. You do fake raffles. You're threatening my business, you moron.
Josh seems pretty scared, and he should be. Eventually, I am going to end up solving all of the police corruption that's going on. And once that happens, Josh is no longer going to be in civil trouble. He's going to be in criminal trouble.
It wasn't a fake raffle. It was a real lottery scheme, according to Oregon state law. And it actually is a Class B felony, up to 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
Yeah, the loophole he's been using this entire time, just hiding behind the fact that it's a civil case, isn't going to work for him much longer.
Well, let's not argue that. I don't want to. It's just better to just say, hey, you're not a thief. You know what I mean? Definitions of whether it's stolen or not, I don't think, Joey. No, anyway, it's not stolen. Why do we?
He got him, bro. You could have just you should have just given the fucking you should have just given the fucking Legos back, man. You should have just done it. It was so easy.
Care about that. Well, who cares whether it was stolen or not?
But for some reason, Josh still decided not to give the Legos back. I think he might just need one more push. Here's the plan. Take a picture of every single sign that's outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And now I'm going to redesign every single one to make them way better. For example, I changed turn at the light to turn and go home. In buy, sell, trade, I changed it to steal, sell, trade. And
Steal, sell, trade.
I'm printing all of them out.
The sign trick again, huh? Okay.
To scale. And
It's a good time. It's a good time. I swear to God.
nope, I didn't use ChatGPT this time. This time, I'm using a much better method, which is a tape
Brick by brick, boys. Oh my god.
measure. The exact dimensions of their actual sign that they have up
Oh, because last time ChatGPT got the measurements wrong.
right now. Now it's time to put our signs directly over top of their signs. But before we had time to do this, Josh gave me a call. He's still trying to convince me to sue him, so he gets charged with a civil crime, not a criminal crime, which could land him in jail.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you sue me? It's a civil matter. Tell Brian to put his money where his mouth is. Let's go to court.
Okay, you want to do double or nothing?
What are you talking about? Are you stupid?
If you're wrong, you pay us double. If I'm wrong, I pay you double.
Bro, are you dumb? You're obviously...
He's retard maxing. He's doing it right now. It's happening as we speak.
a kid. You don't know how this works.
I think you're scared. Double or nothing. Let's do it.
You're so dumb, bro.
I think you're scared.
Okay, I'm not scared.
Let's do.
go.
Okay, let's do double or nothing.
I'm not doing
If
double
if
or
you
nothing.
lose, you pay us $400,000. You're scared. You're a chicken. I'm calling you out.
You're scared.
I'm calling you out. You're too scared. You're scared.
This is some ultimate chicanery right here. Oh shit, just the gaslighting. I mean, that's freaking great. That's freaking great. And isn't it kind of funny that this kid kind of reminds me of Ronnie Radke from Falling in Reverse? Or is that just me? Maybe it's just me. Well, anyway. But dude, playing chicken. Oh, okay.
Okay, do you want me to talk?
Put your money where your mouth is.
Are you just going to be a pussy or are you going to
I'm putting my money where my mouth is. You put your money where your mouth is.
Okay, let me talk.
Okay.
When Brian first came in, we had...
All of that build up, and there's no big giant. Anyway, let's continue.
Is he gonna spill the beans now? After all of this, is he finally gonna just simply admit what happened?
Seeing how much is left and how many videos are supposedly left, I'm guessing that's a no.
Oh my God. Okay, so now we know. Here we go, finally.
Identified anything that was on that list that would have been his that Amanda didn't sell, and we set it aside. And it's still sitting there. We're happy to give you your stuff back. I just don't want any more damage to the store.
I guess Josh has finally realized.
He roached out. He roached out, bro. God damn. Damn.
So that whatever he's going through right now will literally never end for him unless he gives the Legos back.
I'm happy to give you the inventory. It's only bringing me harm because you guys are doing wackadoo crap trying to attack us.
Well, it looks like we won.
Yeah.
Brian is finally getting his Legos back.
I'm pressing X for doubt. I don't think it ends here. There's no way it's this big now and it's been going on since 2023. There's no way whatsoever at all that it ends here. That's not, no, obviously not. There's going to be some kind of twist or a trick or a trap or an ambush. Something's going to happen. There's no way this guy goes down so easy and then just gives up like a villain in a movie. No way.
This definitely changes the trajectory of a lot of the things that we had in.
Yeah, I mean, did they just win? I mean, is it over? I mean, I feel like it's not over if the video's longer, right?
We had some really good ideas, yeah.
I love how they're almost disappointed because they're like, okay, then we're going to do this, and we're going to do that, and we're going to do the other thing. And they're like, wait, what? Wait, what do you mean you're giving up?
Well, what do we do for the next couple hours if it's raining?
Bowling. Let's go bowling.
We waited a few hours for Brian to get off work.
Of course.
Now he's off work.
Hey, Brian's off work.
So we showed him our entire conversation with Josh.
So what can we do?
Bub. I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. I'm very suspicious.
Now to work with you guys to get the sets back.
Okay, this is what I need done. I need a written apology from Brian. I need
Okay.
all the negative comments taken off. I need positive reviews on there to make up for the damage. And then I'll give them back.
So you're holding my sets hostage.
Oh, you thought we were getting the Legos back already?
No, I pretty much guessed this is how it would go down.
That's what I thought. Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, how is this going to work?
Yeah, there's just no way.
We're not even halfway through the video yet. Yeah, so basically before Brian can get
my
his Star Wars
God.
Lego collection back, he has to write Bricks and Minifigs an apology letter for making this Facebook post. Bricks and Minifigs really doesn't like this Facebook post being up because in this Facebook post, Brian calls Bricks and Minifigs out for stealing his Lego Star Wars collection.
Damn.
Apologizing for shit.
I agree, but it sucked. But here's like where we're at, right? If you could just write the letter, like we can get the Legos back. I walked in there with the best of intentions. Here's proof of my collection in the store. I want it back, and they've done nothing but lie and make my life a living fucking hell
This is
with it.
insane.
I've gone through 9 months of anxiety, stress, hospital-ridden, medication-taking types of burden.
I mean, you got to keep in mind, like, this is just an average guy and it's $200,000, right? I mean, think that's like half a house. I mean, shit, if it's a shitty.
More like a quarter of a house now. Houses cost way the fuck too much right now. Way too. They're beyond the pale when it comes to cost right now.
House, that's a house.
No, I am not apologizing to this fucking asshole.
It sounds kind of crazy that Brian would be saying this, but I see where he's coming from. I've gotten to personally see a
Apologizing would be a mistake because it would be admitting fault, and he could probably use that in a later court case to establish that you knew that you were doing something wrong, but you continued doing it anyway. You should never apologize for that. Like he's not apologizing seemingly for a different reason, but like, no, you never do that.
tiny bit of how this company bullying his family has just torn his entire life apart.
I just want to say thanks, guys. I have to go because I got a gnarly panic attack right now.
But at the same time, if Brian just writes this apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, he'll get all his Legos back.
No. I get it. You're asking me to swallow my pride and write this letter, and I get it.
But then Brian told us a bigger reason we shouldn't write this apology letter. Because Brian told us that this apology letter is really a trap. Yeah, this is Josh trying to trick us into giving him a get-out-of-jail-free card. What I mean by this is, if Brian makes an apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, then Bricks and Minifigs can now use this letter as written evidence in court that they're not the bad guys, Brian's the bad person.
Yep. It would be treated basically like an admission. Almost like a confession, essentially. That's how that would go down. I'm going to go check to see what that is. All right. Noise investigated, crisis averted. Damn, this thing's freaking sideways. Okay, you know what? I don't need it right now. Oh. An extreme pain in the butt anyway, having a green screen. Okay, let's continue. That doesn't need to be that bright. Okay, let's continue. Where were we?
Brian told us that if we give them this get out of jail free card, then they have absolutely no reason to ever give the Legos back. I just want to say, if this is actually what Bricks and Minifigs' plan is, then that's insane.
That's so.
But I really wanted to find out if this is what their plan was.
Yeah.
So I decided to tell Josh that Brian is going to send him an apology video.
He makes the apology, then we can get the Legos back like today or tomorrow, you think, or?
Yeah.
Just in case Bricks and Minifigs has evil intentions with this apology video,
gonna do it with AI?
I wanted to give him something that they couldn't use in court. So I went back to the beginning of the video and took a screenshot of Brian's face and put it into this website. I also uploaded this video of Sheldon.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell.
And then he's gonna reframe it, right?
It now looks like this.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell.
I knew it. I knew, bro. Like, that's exactly what it was, because it wasn't him. That's the only way you could do this.
And I apologize sincerely for accusing you guys of stealing my Legos. I was wrong, and you were right.
This is the ultimate test.
100% pre-wash? No, bro. Like, I've gotten every single other thing wrong. I have gotten everything wrong except for this. Like, this is...
This shit is just so funny. I swear to God, the shenanigans. The sheer, pure, unadulterated shenanigans that we get into with this one. Constantly having to go and check stuff. Oh.
Like, I could never... This guy's channel name is Reckless Ben. I have never seen a more accurate advertisement in my life. This dude just goes in... Like, this guy is like, you know, back in the day, the Viking berserkers that would just show up to the battle with no shirt on. And they would just fucking throw axes and shit at people. Like, that's this guy. That's the guy. It's freaking... So, like, I have such a massive blind spot for that. Like, because I can meticulously plan out, like, oh, okay, then you can do this, and you can do that. But, like, what do you mean you're going to set up a lottery and a table in front of there, and they're going to tell you that you can't leave, but then the police are going to let you stay there? Like, there's no way that's going to work. But what do you mean you had a guy that's there that you're going to swap places with, that you're going to run out into the fucking river and then wait there and then call and pretend to be corporate? Like, I'm like, oh, there's no way you could do this, right? I mean, this isn't gonna work. But like, I mean, now, okay, I can think this part out, right? Like this part's more easily. I'm gonna link you guys. Like, I haven't even finished this video. Please give this video a like. Please give this guy a sub. This guy is a fucking virtuoso. He's an artisan. Like, I'm in awe. It's so good. This is amazing.
Josh being sincere, or was this all just one big trick?
I want to give it back to him. That's the long and the short of it. We've run me over. I'm good. We got to win Amanda over, right? Apologize to Amanda.
Okay. I guess Brian's just a little worried that you guys are just going to keep postponing it until...
No. You're going to get him. You're going to get him. I'm not going to screw you. You have my word. That's not...
Oh, wow.
Who I am. I promise you.
Big X for doubt. giant freaking X for doubt.
Swear to God. Go apologize to her. Say, sorry, man. Sorry. We did a fake raffle.
So before we can
How could he do that? He's trespassed.
the Legos back, Josh made up one new thing I have to do. I have to apologize to Amanda for my raffle being fake, even though I put in a lot of effort to make sure my raffle was actually real. I don't know. It almost feels like another trap.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Because then if he can get recording of him admitting that he faked a raffle, or saying he faked a raffle, thus giving them something credible for admission, right? Then, yeah, that's another trap they would have walked into, essentially. God damn, this guy's such a snake. Urgh, and I want to chop his head off.
The employee we brainwashed from before told us that the owners are coming up with schemes to try to get us arrested.
After you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested?
Dang.
How do we get them arrested?
Maybe Josh is saying this to trick me into going back into the store so Amanda can call the police on me and have me arrested. But I had to find out for sure.
Did you give me permission to go into the store to apologize to her? To make peace?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Press X for doubt. Oh, shoot, dude.
Hi, Amanda. How's it going? We came to make peace, and we talked to Josh. He told us to come back and make peace with you. Is that okay?
It turns out I was right. This was a trap. Bricks and Minifigs doesn't care about giving us the Legos back. They just want to get us arrested.
But now that he gave prior consent, they can use the recording to tell the police, and then the police can't actually arrest them because they gave consent, which overrules the trespass.
I mean, good thing, right? Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. For all I know, they're just going to come back and be like, you know what? We trespassed you. You came back. Permission be damned. You're going to stay in prison for a month. Well, not prison, jail. But yeah, you're going to be in jail for a month just because we say so. I swear to God, that's what it feels like should happen next. With the how crooked and corrupt these freaking Mormons cops are and stuff like that, like I would not expect any less, honestly. But goddamn.
There was a gentleman who was trespassed off the property maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and he's literally standing right in front of the store, right here in the store in front of me.
We only have a very small amount of time before the police arrest us. So we decided to use this time to see if we could finally convince Amanda to make peace with us.
Well, I guess before they get here, we just wanted to talk to you, like, civilly, if you would like to have a peace treaty with us.
Not in a harassing way, not in a very peaceful way.
Would that be okay with you?
But making peace with us did not seem like a priority for Amanda. Her priority was to get us arrested.
It's just a regular peace treaty, a one-page document.
What is that, a quest?
On a freaking... on a... It's on a freaking... That's so good. That's so good. I swear to God. The pure shenanigans here.
Oh my God.
If you need to go over it, like, you know, you need to take your time.
They have, like, the paper they're trying to get me to sign, it literally just says peace treaty. I don't know who this other guy is. He's apparently a guy.
He's the treaty guy.
Friend or the treaty guy.
He has some kind of, like, treaty on a scroll.
Oh my God.
Well, do we stick around for the cops, or do we...
And so we waited for the police to show up.
Yeah.
And they never showed up.
They're just like, bro, bricks and minifigs? Again? Yeah, we're gonna be right over. So, barbecue or tacos? What are you thinking? What do you want to get for lunch? You know, like immediately. Yeah.
But I guess it makes sense.
Be right there.
I mean, the last time the police showed up, I was fully prepared with the Oregon law book. The Oregon law scared the police so much that they had to run away. I think they're scared to come back.
Dude, where the heck are these cops?
Uh-huh.
Hi, Josh.
Ben, how's it going?
It's good. So we walked in, we were like, hey, we're sorry. We have permission to come back here and like apologize. And she's like, I'm calling the cops. And she like starts.
Josh now realizes that his last-ditch plan to get me arrested, that plan didn't work.
I'm sorry Amanda did that. Thank you for doing that.
It looks like Josh has no other choice than to give Brian his family's Legos back.
Yeah. I apologize.
There's too much left in the video for it to end this way. There's no freaking way. There's no possible way that that it ends this clean. That's just not possible.
And it's up to them to accept. So let's cross Amanda off that checklist. Let's get this done.
And now that our work here is done, we decided to head back to Los Angeles.
Okay.
It's too late to pick up the Legos today, but tomorrow they're finally going to give this family their Legos back.
Okay, great.
And now it's tomorrow. But the store has Brian's phone number blocked, so he can't call them. So instead, I called the store to see how Brian could pick up his Lego sets.
I was wondering if you guys are still down to get the Legos back today.
I think.
The freaking look on his face, I swear to God, just... Oh, shit.
I want to make sure everything's properly.
Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no, 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 no.
The guy I'm on the phone with was trying as hard as he could to stall. It turns out that this is actually the same guy in the security camera footage that kicked the old owner out of the store.
I bet it is.
Google says his name is Brandon Best, and apparently he's co-owners of this franchise along with Joshua Johnson. But for some mystery reason, they weren't able to give the Legos back today.
They said they'd give me an update on Monday type thing.
Now it's Monday.
It is Monday.
And they were so reasonable. They were like, okay, yep, you had a delay. You need to get the inventory. All right, it's going to take you an extra day. That's totally fine. Okay, we're going to wait until then. And let me guess what it's going to be this time.
Hey, I was just calling to see if you guys are still down to give the Legos back today.
He said.
I'm gonna need some time. Because goddamn it, I know exactly where this is going. Fuck! I don't like it, but I know where it's going. I know what's gonna happen. Shit! I hate it so much! Nope, still not really ready yet. Still not. Okay. I think I'm ready to continue now. All right. I am calm. I am calm, cool, collected, composed. All right, let's go.
I imagine it'll get done sometime this weekend.
Sometime. This is the way that I put things off, bro. And if it's anything like me, they're not getting these Legos back. That's it. It's not happening.
Procrastination. Oh shit. Lack of motivation.
At some point.
I don't have a quick update, unfortunately.
Uh-huh. Ooh.
Unfortunately, I still don't have a quick update. Yeah, you bet. Thanks for thanks for your patience. Sorry, it's kind of crazy and.
Man.
He said, I probably won't be able to talk tonight.
What the heck? Why do they keep postponing this?
And then it goes from phone calls to text messages to no response on the text messages. That's right.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
What the heck? Yesterday he said he would call me today.
Call has been.
No! No! God damn it. Simply, absolutely insane. But this is how this shit goes down, and it happens a lot more often than people think.
Forwarded to has been forwarded to.
Yeah.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
That's a lot of spaghetti and meatballs. That's a lot.
It's been over a month now. And yeah, I've gotten no answer.
And finally, after a really, 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 really long amount of time, they finally answered my call.
Oh!
I'm not going to distribute those things at this point. We've kept them on hold for this long, so.
I've just been told that Bricks and Minifigs is no longer going to give Brian his Legos back like they promised. And at this moment, I finally realized what I did wrong. Josh said...
Well, he acknowledged that he had them and it wasn't his. Is that it? And now you're gonna...
Said we could get the Legos back once we make peace with Amanda, but we never actually really made peace with her.
And I'm not signing nothing from anybody.
Now it all makes sense. Unless we can somehow find a way to make peace with Amanda, we are never getting these Legos back.
Now it's back to retard maxing. Now it's...
So, I printed out a more official-looking peace treaty and traveled from Los Angeles all
the way back?
All the way back to Bricks and Minifigs in Oregon.
It really is a drive. And hell, I've made a similar trip except from here in Texas. So from El Paso all the way to Washington. And then all the way from Washington all the way over to Maine. And then from Maine all the way down to Florida. And then from Florida at the very tip all the way back to El Paso. And that was picking up and dropping off 4 different pets. Yeah, so each trip was like an ungodly amount of mileage. Oh
I
my
made it to
God.
Oregon. Hopefully, I can get Amanda to sign the peace treaty this time, and we can finally get the Legos back.
I have a feeling something else is going to happen here.
Hello.
Oh, she's mad
What?
already.
You're not allowed here.
Oh, Josh told me to come back. I think we didn't get the Legos back because you didn't sign the peace treaty. You want to call Josh?
Calling the police.
Bricks and Minifigs is still doing the same thing they've always done.
Because he didn't sign the peace treaty. The chicanery, absolute just, the audacity. It's so freaking fun, I swear to God.
Still trying to get me arrested just to avoid giving the Legos back.
goddamn, and this woman looks like she needs a good, you know, from the pimp. You know what I'm saying?
The problem with their plan, though, is Bricks and Minifigs is never going to be able to arrest me
because
I have a get out of jail free card.
Yeah,
I've actually had this card the entire video. I just haven't used it yet.
Journalism?
Let's rewind all the way to the beginning so I can show you what I mean.
So basically, my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think.
Nope, it was even before this, right here. I made a contract with Amanda that says I, Ben Schneider, should not be trespassed in all of these legal words for any circumstance whatsoever and for literally any reason. They cannot trespass me. And it's effective for the next 10 years. But this only really works as a get out of jail free card if I can get Amanda to sign it. But how the heck am I going to do that?
Yeah. I mean, you can't.
Hi, sorry, I got a delivery. Can I get a signature?
For some reason,
I don't think this is going to work because she's not the owner of the property. It's Josh that can still trespass him. I don't know if this is going to work, guys.
Amanda just started signing our contract without even reading it.
Thank you so much.
Welcome.
In America, we have a duty to read contracts law, which states that you have to read a contract before you sign it. And if you forget to read it or you just choose not to read it, it's your fault and you still have to do everything the contract says.
Yeah,
so
sure.
even though Amanda didn't read it, she signed it, so she has to follow everything, including a clause that says for every police officer she calls on me, she owes me $5,000 in liquidated damages. So let's fast forward and see how much Amanda owes me. We got 5,000, keep going, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 35,000, $40,000. Okay, I think that's all the times Amanda called the police on me. But if I'm gonna be honest, even though Amanda has been helping cover up this giant theft, I still kind of feel bad for her that she owes us $40,000. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Sure is.
So I'm going to stop continuing to trick her, and I'm finally going to come clean about the contract. Once Amanda sees the agreement she's in, she'll finally realize it's not worth it to continue racking up this $5,000 debt. Instead, a much easier option would be we team up together to convince corporate to give Brian his Legos back.
The freaking balls on this kid. Holy. That's insane. That is 100% grade A, first tier insanity. I don't know what to say, really. I've got no clue. I'm lost. I'm in a daze from this. Talk about thinking outside the box. This guy is like... He's like a mixture of movie characters. I swear to God, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I'm calling the police because you've already been trespassed off the premises.
Well, you don't want to owe $5,000 more, do you?
I don't owe anything, and I'm asking you for like.
She doesn't know.
You need to leave.
You did say that I'm allowed to be here. You signed a document. You did it?
I never once said you were allowed to be here.
And now
well,
here's
whose
the
signature
document.
is this then?
That is not my signature.
It's not?
Why do you have anything to do with signatures here?
Because you signed this, right?
No, I did not.
Is that not your signature?
Oh shit.
So, no, it's not. And I'd like to know how you guys got a signature that's even close to mine.
Well, it says every time you call the cops, you owe us $5,000 for like punitive damages.
Oh my
but
So, really?
well, I'm just following the contract.
She knows. She knows.
So you signed.
Now that Amanda knows she can't call the cops on me just for being here anymore, I decided to call Josh to update him on how making peace with Amanda is going.
Hey, I just went back to try to apologize to Amanda, and
But what Josh said next, I was not ready for.
When we took over that store, there was nothing in that store. The shelves were empty. I don't know why you guys are thinking we're the bad guys.
Josh's story has now completely changed. Now he's saying even if I'm able to make peace with Amanda, they still won't be able to give me the Legos back because they never even had the Legos to begin with.
Right.
Well, if Josh is telling the truth, then why did Josh say this to us last time?
We're happy to give you your stuff back.
I mean, what stuff of ours would he be giving back if none of our stuff was even ever in his store?
Exactly.
Like, what about...
And if there was a functioning local law enforcement apparatus that was not so Mormon corrupted, these guys would be doing a lot better right now. I need to reduce how much light is in my face. All right, that's much better. But yeah, just insanity. That's all I can say about it.
This.
I'm happy to go open that stupid cupboard and you can have all the sets in there. I want to give it back to him. I'm happy to give you the inventory. Get the inventory to Brian and I'll give him back. I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's
well, how about that?
I promise you. I swear to God. I promise you on everything.
I mean, Josh is on video swearing to God and on everything he'll give us the Legos
that's a lot of things.
But now, for some reason, he never even had the Legos.
Yeah.
But this makes no sense.
Dude, the shelves were empty.
So I decided to remind him of all of these examples where he claims they do have Brian's Legos in the store still. And this was his response.
You, I never said that.
Yeah, you did.
Give it, Dan.
No. Nope.
It's wrong.
This guy gives all bald men a really horrible reputation. I preferred it when people thought we were all skinheads. I swear to God, that's how I wouldn't be able to hold my composure over this. I'd be freaking the fuck out. All right, let's continue. But this is freaking insane.
And if you want to test your fucking opinion, let's go to court. Who enforces the law?
Who? The court? So
Exactly.
So you're saying that
It's just a
so you're saying
difference of opinion.
so basically what you're saying is I'm wrong, but you can sue me for it, is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the long and the short of it.
So you know you're wrong. So you know that you stole the Legos then.
Why would he say that on camera?
Is that what you want?
Why would you say this over the phone? You know you're being recorded.
I mean, I would like to just get the Legos back, but if that's what you want, I mean, it seems like this is what you want.
Why would he do
I'm
this?
giving you every out that I can, but...
Let's just not go down. Look.
Dang.
Don't go down that route. It doesn't really matter because...
I just want to get the Legos back. They're Brian's Legos. Give them back. It's pretty easy.
It's kind of funny that this entire video, Josh has just been begging me to sue him.
Show me. Let's go to court.
But the second I agree to it, his attitude completely changes. It's almost like Josh doesn't want me to sue him, and
He's just saying
the only reason he's saying that is because he knows that by saying it, he can get away with his crimes. But now that Josh thinks that there's a chance I might actually sue him, he's getting scared. In fact, he said if I do sue him, he's gonna tell the world that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Then you can f*** yourself.
Dang.
You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Dang. Okay.
What an dude. It's over. It's over. Like, he's totally crashed out. Like, whenever you get, like, this is, he's hallucinating, he's freaking out. Yeah, this is totally done.
That's your fucking choice.
It's over.
Honestly, there's really no telling what this guy might do. There's no telling what he might choose to do at this point. Because if he sounds this, he's already threatened to shoot this kid to prevent him from serving him with papers, and I'm pretty sure the local cops would have covered it up. Or he would have gotten a lenient sentencing. You know, some bullshit. I'm pretty sure this guy is going to keep going farther. Not get any better until essentially he's defeated.
Brick by
So
brick,
basically,
he's
these are my
getting
two
buried.
options. I can do what Josh wants me to do and shut up, which I can say right now, I'm definitely not doing that.
Yeah.
So what's the alternative? I can, I guess, raise hundreds of thousands of dollars somehow, and then maybe spend 3 to 4 years in court fighting them, and somehow, if I win, then we can finally get the family their Legos back. Yeah, both of these options suck.
Pretty bad. Yeah.
Or maybe I can somehow find a way to engineer a third option, which I call option number 3.
Way, dude.
Small claims court. Think about it. Small claims court is
No
basically
way,
just like
dude.
big boy court, except it costs basically nothing, and you get a judgment pretty much instantly. So I gathered my friends around a campfire to tell them about option number 3.
One of the thoughts you had was taking the small claims court, right?
Well, yeah, but small claims court, they don't go up to like that much money, do they? I think it's more like for 20 grand or something.
No, because it's way too much money to take to small claims court.
You can't take someone to small claims court, Ben, for $200,000.
Yeah, it's 12,000 at the most, right? 12,500.
Everyone hated option number 3. And I guess it
Couldn't he just itemize every single thing inside of the Lego collection and then do it individually?
makes sense.
Well, I mean, yeah. But I'm pretty sure that's no longer legal. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's illegal. I don't think they allow that anymore because the corporations kept on getting, railed because people are doing that with whole families. So, I mean,
ended up looking it up, and you can actually only sue for $10,000 at the most. So if we go with option number 3, Brian actually could win $10,000 pretty easily, but then this is what would happen to his $190,000. But I'm not giving up.
Gone.
We
It's
just
not
need to
there
get
anymore.
creative.
Theoretically, if you wanted to, could you take in the small claims court?
If you wanted to limit it,
If I wanted to limit it,
But you would at least get $10,000 out of that, though, right?
we could, but it would be giving up $100,000 more, you know?
So here's the here's the pitch.
Here we go.
What if we have 10 people sue 10 different times for $10,000 and we get $100,000?
I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they made that illegal. I mean, I could be wrong.
Well, why not?
Because it's,
The reason that this will never work is because of a legal
she didn't
term
do anything
called
wrong with it.
claim splitting.
Yeah, so it turns out my idea
That's
is
right.
called claim
Yep, that's right. I thought so.
splitting, which
Yeah.
is when a civil plaintiff splits one lawsuit into 2 or more lawsuits, and that is illegal.
Yes, if 10 different people sue and win money for one crime, then that is illegal. But we have already established that if one person sues for this crime, it is a very easy win. So what if this exact scenario just so happens to happen 10 different times?
okay.
Wait, can you? Maybe. Possibly. I mean, that probably doesn't count as... I mean, yeah, that probably doesn't count as claim splitting, I don't think.
Think about it. If 10 different people get their Legos stolen by Bricks and Minifigs, all 10 people can individually sue, and it turns out that that is actually not considered claim splitting. So basically, if I can find 10 different victims of Bricks and Minifigs, my plan will work. And maybe I don't have to find 10 victims. Maybe I can create them. Starting with myself. First, I signed up for a credit card, and then used that credit card to walk into the bank and take out a $10,000 loan. I then used this $10,000 to buy a few Lego sets from Brian. Specifically, these Lego sets.
Itemizing. Yep. There it is. I fucking knew it.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go.
And according to the legal paperwork, they're still Brian's to sell to me. But just in case Bricks and Minifigs tries to argue that for some reason this wasn't a legal sale, I hired a public notary to officially approve the purchase.
It's official. We have a public notary approving it. A notary public. We have a notary public approving it. I own these Lego sets now, right?
Once I stamp it, it's all yours.
Here we go.
Wow.
Hell yeah.
Congratulations. It looks
Now let's see if this works, because there's a lot more left in the video. But let's see if this works now. It'd be pretty cool if it did, but I kind of doubt it.
like I legally now have $10,000 worth of inventory inside this Bricks and Minifigs store. So I wrote a very stern demand letter to Bricks and Minifigs demanding that they give me all of my $10,000 of Legos back. And they never got back to me.
Oh, wow. What a surprise.
So I'm going to sue them in small claims court, completely separate of Brian. Now that there's two crimes committed against two completely separate victims, this is not considered claim splitting. So this is when I thought, if the plan works this well for me, it should also work this well for all my friends. So I signed up for a ton of more credit cards, took out a bunch of more money, and each of my friends bought $10,000 worth of Brian's Legos.
I actually didn't even expect that you'd need to do this. I thought that he could just simply do 10 different transactions. Like, I'm surprised. Like, I guess maybe that's not possible.
Sets.
$10,000 for you. Here you go. Thank you.
Ready? Yeah. Just to be sure. Yeah.
This is when we realized there's actually a big problem with our plan because we're now all $10,000 in debt, and if we don't pay the banks back soon, the interest is gonna destroy us. Dude, what's the problem?
We're $10,000 in debt.
Well, how do we solve this, dude? What do we do? We just ask our friends if they have, like, money to, like, loan us?
That's smart.
Tommy! I'm in a lot of debt, and I just wanted to know if you have $10,000 to loan me.
No.
Damn.
Well,
Damn.
Michael! Do you have $10,000 to loan me?
I literally do not have $10,000.
Period.
But this is when we remember that our friend Brian just made about $100,000 from all the Lego sets he just sold us. I bet he has extra money he could lend us.
I love how they're putting him like dancing on the couch and bullshit like that. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's freaking hilarious is what it is.
So we gave Brian a call.
So we're in a really...
Is he gonna, let me guess, he's gonna take out a loan and then have it leveraged against these things, and then then he's gonna pay them.
really weird pickle right now. I just need $10,000.
Fuck! I mean, that is a bit... Well, then again, it's 10 grand. Better than my mountain of debt. Hey, what's up, Wawa? We're back at it with part 2. You know, Asmongold watching... Me watching Asmongold watching Reckless Ben with the Legos and minifigs. Boogaloo part 2. How you doing? What up? You passed out last night? Seemed like you did. Un momento.
That's all. I'll give.
see? Go lay down. Anytime through. Of course, you have a good night. Be safe. All right. Ow. My freaking, my back. Fuck. Well, anyway, what up, Wawa? How you doing? What you up to? Who you doing? Why you doing? Where you doing? Anyway, we're close to the end of this one. But yeah, freaking shit got complicated. That's about all I can say about it, really. I'm having a good night. Oh, okay. That's good. I'm trying to. Cross my fingers, trying to. That being said, let's continue with the shenanigans, because they may have caused a problem for themselves.
Give it back. This is weird. I know, it's crazy, but like...
There's no way, right?
See about it.
Oh, okay.
So you could take out the loan and give them the money.
Oh, shit,
Brian
dude.
legally gave each of us a $10,000 loan, which allows us to now pay back the banks to avoid interest. And it says in the paperwork that once we win these court cases against Bricks and Minifigs, we'll pay Brian back.
Yeah, and we promise once we win this lawsuit, we'll pay you back.
Yeah, we'll pay you right back.
And if you're thinking, wait, how is all of this legal? There has to be some type of catch. And you're right, there is. It's called
shit.
sales tax. But luckily for us in Oregon, there is no sales tax.
Oh.
It's one of the only states that
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
have
right.
it.
I didn't even know that. Oregon doesn't have sales tax? Holy shit.
Interessante.
Damn.
This means that we can just keep selling Lego sets back and forth to each other over and over.
With no
for
restriction.
free.
Yeah.
Well, I think everyone's in. Should we start?
Right
You're gonna go to the top and start a filing.
But I haven't even told you guys the best part yet. The best part is that all of this is another flashback. Yeah, all of this happened a month ago. So now let's fast forward all the way back to present day, where I'm still talking to...
Wait, what?
Still to get this, but I haven't even... Should we over...
Sales?
It's one of the only states that doesn't have it.
I didn't even know that. Oregon doesn't
Okay.
have sales tax? Holy shit. Damn.
This means that we can just keep selling Lego sets back and forth to each other over and over.
With no
for
restriction.
free.
Yeah.
Well, I think everyone's in. Should we start?
Right
You're gonna go to the top and start a filing.
But I haven't even told you guys the best part yet. The best part is that all of this is another flashback. Yeah, all of this happened a month ago. So now let's fast forward all the way back to present day, where I'm still talking to...
Okay.
What?
In case anybody's lost,
Fuck.
let's watch that again.
You guys start with that.
Shit. Damn.
This means that we can just keep selling Lego sets back and forth to each other over and over.
With no
for
restriction.
free.
Yeah.
Well, I think everyone's in. Should we start? You're gonna go to the top and start a filing.
But I haven't even told you guys the best part yet. The best part is that all of this is another flashback. Yeah, all of this happened a month ago. So now let's fast forward all the way back to present day, where I'm still talking to
What?
He's doing all the things, any of the things, every
What
other thing.
the fuck? What do you
Freaking
mean?
insanely clever.
What do you mean you did this a month ago?
Josh on the phone. And yeah, Josh has no clue that we've been preparing all of these court cases against him for the last month. He's about to be in for the surprise of his life.
You have, like, I guess until the store closes, I guess, to get the Legos back, if that's the way you want to go. But if not, I guess we'll serve the papers today and then go to court.
How are you going to serve the papers today?
Well, figure it out.
That's not how it works. Are you young? That's not how the world works.
It's not how the world works. Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make the world work that way today.
Well, Bricks and Minifigs knows the deal. Get the Legos back before the store closes, or they get served court papers. And now we wait. And then waiting got kind of boring, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the day promoting my We Steal From Old People company. Go to www.westealfromoldpeople.com for some awesome merch. And if Bricks and Minifigs calls the police on me for doing this, then they owe me $5,000 more.
Jesus Christ.
I've been advertising my company for a pretty long time now, and I've gotten no reaction from Bricks and Minifigs.
I wonder why.
So I'm sending in a secret undercover agent to see how they're handling the situation from the inside.
Oh no.
Oh my God. Dude, they sent them down.
Apparently, now they're dead. What the hell?
Section 8. Wait, this is some fucking
Wait a minute, no. They're closing everything down so they don't have to... They're trying to close it down and shutter it so they don't have to pay anything. That's what I think they're doing here.
Projects level, ghetto, like, dude, this is just, oh my God. Cash only?
No.
Well, they closed early on us. I think they were afraid of my lawsuit. So, we decided to go bowling again. Oh, no way.
Shut up. That.
Oh my God!
Okay.
It's the next day
All right.
now.
He's a tall freaking kid,
It's
too.
go time.
He's like 6'4".
The funniest part about yesterday was when I was talking to Josh on the phone, he totally thinks that I just made all of this up in the moment. When the actual reality is, we've been planning this court case for months. But I'm not complaining, because if Josh thinks it's fake, then he probably won't show up to court. And if Josh doesn't show up to court, we just win by default. So before I serve him any court papers, I'm actually first going to confirm Josh's beliefs and do something super duper fake. Like give him a world record for the most amount of Legos ever stolen.
Not everyone can say that they're the best in the world. It's something.
Exactly. The most Legos ever stolen.
You ready? Hi.
Hello.
I am Ryan with the Guinness World Record Association, and I think you're expecting this actually. This is an award for most Legos stolen by any company in the world.
She's so mad. She's so mad. Oh my
That's
God.
freaking incredible.
Single franchise.
Is that what it says?
Mm-hmm. I'm definitely
Yeah.
not hanging that up.
You don't know anything
I
about
have
this.
no idea of anything about that.
Okay. I guess call
I am
the.
the manager.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
And you weren't expecting it?
I was not expecting it.
Success. Anything that gets delivered to the store now, Bricks and Minifigs will probably also think it's fake, which is now perfect timing to serve all of these real court papers.
A little switcheroo, huh?
Oh no.
This is gonna be funny.
Oh no. I didn't realize the goal was to have him not show up to court.
But to do this, I need a lot of people. So I started recruiting some people with a game of hacky sack.
Here's your legal paperwork.
You have been served.
The first lawsuit has officially been served. Good luck, guys.
Here's my resume.
Everything was going exactly to plan. Well, until this happened.
Yeah, Park. Hurry! No, can we just talk real quick?
They're closing the store. They're
I think
roaching
Josh
out.
told this employee to close down the store early to avoid any more lawsuits coming in.
Oh no.
Yeah, she closed. As soon as she saw us pull up, she started closing
Roaching
up.
So for the rest of the day, I'm going to continue to advertise my We Steal From Old People company at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. I'm not getting many sales yet, but hopefully if I keep up all this advertising, people will eventually start believing in my company.
It's freaking out over this PC law.
Yeah, we had to close early today, so
Are you
basically
guys gonna be open tomorrow though?
I don't know. So there's been some guy like harassing us because well, a lot of the Legos that we sell here are actually stolen Legos. Like we just steal the Legos.
Yeah.
Anyways, we ended up getting the rest of the court papers served, and now I'm just going to fast forward a few months, and Bricks and Minifigs hasn't responded to a single court case we submitted against them. So I called the court to see what the next steps were.
Okay, so I don't see that there's been a response from anybody in the case. Since they didn't respond, you can move forward with a motion for default judgment.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yes, since Bricks and Minifigs...
It's over. Yes, the Frogan special. That's right.
Wawa, did they ever give the Legos? Not yet. Supposedly this time, they're going to get them because of default judgment. But I have a feeling they're going to pull some more shenanigans, and then there's going to be more chicanery. That's just my gut feeling so far.
Oh my god. It's like if you can prove that you've served the paperwork and they don't respond to it, and there's like 2 or 3 outs that you can have, other than that, you have to be there, you have to do something.
Didn't respond? Looks like we win by default.
Congratulations, you won the court case.
Wait, what? They really thought it was fake.
Yeah.
We did it!
Hey, that's fucking crazy, dude. No way.
Yes!
Yeah. Well, I think now it's time to go all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs and collect our money.
Yeah.
And I got a cute little piggy bank here that can put the money in.
And so I traveled all the way back to Oregon to finally collect my money. It truly is a beautiful ending.
Wow.
This entire video, Bricks and Minifigs has been begging me to sue them.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you sue me? Let's go to court.
Yeah.
Sue me. Let's go to court. Let's go to court then.
And when I finally followed their instructions, they were too scared to show up. There is no more legal loopholes, and there is no more postponing the problem. Now, Bricks and Minifigs finally has to deal with the consequences for their actions.
So what if theoretically it went to court?
Really? You just
and
stunting on them?
Turns out you were wrong. Would you then admit you're sorry for everything?
Yeah, sure, of course, yeah. I give him the inventory, and the judge says I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. Well, I gotta go against the judge's orders.
I bet he does. Roached out. Temporarily closed. Oh my god.
I couldn't believe it.
Shoot.
Literally one day after we filed motion for default judgment, they permanently closed down the store. At first, it did feel kind of cool that our plan worked so well, it completely shut them down. But pretty quickly it sunk in that we are not the winners here. The only winners today is Bricks and Minifigs.
Wawa. He in his birthday suit. He is super happy. I think he was just making funny content with that one. Right? Because I'm pretty sure they don't have very strict laws about, clothing in Oregon.
Now, there's absolutely no way to hold this store
But yeah,
liable for what they did.
He walking up like a kid, just freaking.
I guess Bricks and Minifigs was kind of embarrassed by this decision and forgot to mark online that their store is closed.
Yeah.
So over the next few days, a bunch of negative reviews started coming in of people expecting an open store, but then being met with this.
Temporarily closed.
Bricks and Minifigs didn't even notify any of the kids' parents who booked birthday parties here. So when all the kids would show up, they would just have to sit in an empty parking lot for their birthday. If Bricks and Minifigs is too scared to show the world that they're closed, then the only way to let the world know is for me to give them an official closing ceremony.
We stole an entire
I guess someone driving by
savings.
happened to take a picture of the sign we put up and posted it on social media.
Oh my God.
And
What's
pretty
the
much
story
immediately,
behind this sign?
we started going absolutely viral.
Damn.
The entire world has now seen this crime that Bricks and Minifigs has committed. And because of this, they finally marked on Google that their store is permanently closed.
Shit. I thought this was going to happen. Wawa, they should sue the guy again. He still never gave the Legos. What a douchebag. Well, they were supposed to get they were supposed to get a default judgment because Bricks and Minifigs never showed up to the court summons, and so they're supposed to get a default, and then they're supposed to just get all the shit. Well, they showed up, and the whole place was closed. Everything's closed. They're still pulling frickin' shenanigans.
Permanently.
This Bricks and Minifigs in Salem, Oregon, that's got this sign out in front of it.
It's been over a week. The sign is still up, and people have been traveling from all over just to come and take a picture with this sign.
If you drive through Kaiser, you may have noticed a mysterious sign appear recently outside the closed mini Bricks and Fig store. Permanently closed, we stole a family's life savings. They sued, we lost. By closing the store, we got out of having to pay the family what we owe them.
Wow.
Just closed down his entire place of business
Roached out completely.
to not pay you $100,000. I don't know, like we didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business. Like that's almost.
We still had to get the Legos back. Which is why, even though Bricks and Minifigs closed down this store, I am not stopping until we get this entire Star Wars collection.
Yeah, because now you got them on the ropes. Now you see now they're running. Oh, you can't stop now. Now it's only getting started.
Back to its rightful owner.
I don't know. It's just this video's going on for
Once you got the animal down, you still got to finish it.
so long now.
Yeah, I bet you wouldn't believe me if I told you that this is still literally just the beginning of this Lego story. And if you want to watch part 2, it's live right now on my Patreon at Reckless Ben. And part 2 gets insane.
Everybody just chill.
Wait.
At Reckless Ben. And part 2 gets in.
Is it the battle scene? Oh my God.
Insane.
Everybody just chill.
I like how the Lego video became the craziest video.
Also by subscribing to Patreon is the movie I've been making for the last year.
Dude, there's a cop car every 50 feet just surrounding us, dude. We were completely surrounded.
It was supposed to be for streaming services, but they all said it was too gnarly for TV, so Patreon is the only way I can release it. But also by subscribing, you'll get lots of behind the scenes, full interviews, and way more. Also, if you happen to work at Bricks and Minifigs and you want to see corporate do the right thing, send me an email here and I could really use your help. Lastly, if anyone knows any Utah lawyers, I definitely need a lawyer because I am in some serious legal trouble right now. And lastly, just know that I will not stop this mission until we get every single Lego back to its rightful owner.
The fact he's a rich kid and just can take all this shit on the chin, and he has the option of not giving up. Bub. Bub, this is a fun rich kid. I swear to God. Wawa. I want to see that battle scene. Oh yeah, the thing with Banksy. I don't even know what Banksy is. I'm so out of it. I don't know what Banksy is. The battle scene, though, looks like fire. No, I mean, literally. Looks like fire. Oh, wait, my head's blocking the thingy. Let me try this again. Okay, there we go. Fixed it. All right. Looks like fire. That's. I swear to God. I swear to God. That's what it looks like. Wawa. For a rich kid, he's an alright guy. Those other rich kids can go to hell. Yeah, damn Skippy, they can.
This is the battle scene? Oh my God.
Insane.
Everybody just chill. I like how the Lego video became the craziest video.
Also, by subscribing to Patreon is the movie I've been making for the last year.
Dude, there's a cop car every 50 feet just surrounding us, dude. We were completely surrounded.
It was supposed to be for streaming services, but they all said it was too gnarly for TV, so Patreon is the only way I can release it. But also by subscribing, you'll get lots of behind the scenes, full interviews, and way more. Also, if you happen to work at Bricks and Minifigs and you want to see corporate do the right thing, send me an email here and I could really use your help. Lastly, if anyone knows any Utah lawyers, I definitely need a lawyer because I am in some serious legal trouble right now. And lastly, just know that I will not stop this mission until we get every single Lego back to its rightful owner.
Freaking hilarious.
I think this might be the best video that I've seen. I don't remember the last time I saw a video that was this good.
Freaking hilarious.
This is truly amazing.
Is there any more that comes out of this?
Like, this is a masterwork.
Not for the moment, it seems. But freaking A. What the actual fuck? Ooh, the slime girl covered it. Want to watch the slime girl too? I like the slime girl. But yeah, just... Oh, shit. Anyway, I'm pretty sure this is the next one. It may be. I don't know. Could be. Let's watch it. Yeah. Yeah, let's see what the slime girl...
Reckless Ben.
This is worse than we thought. Yeah. This is going to be good. Let's check it out. I like the slime girl. Even though she's a modern, Western, independent boss babe, female, right? She's still cool. Okay? She's still cool. I'll just say that much.
And all of the footage has been
and she's
released.
Asian, so
the
she's
entire
double cool.
situation, allegedly, there was, they posted it to a public Dropbox. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. We'll see what Ben has to say about it. But regardless, apparently they have access to the entire unredacted files of the police body cam footage. So how fucked do you think they are? Like, how much is in these videos? Because they didn't want anybody to know about them. And, we have them now. So let's see it.
Someone actually hacked into the American Fork Police Department and released all the footage unredacted of my interactions with them. So this is the original footage I got with the redactions in. And this is the new unredacted footage. I'm lining them up and I'm going to keep only the redacted parts to see what they were actually saying.
In jail.
I understand.
This ends today.
I know. We're talking.
More.
Sadly, they weren't able to get the first 2 days where I was accused of having heroin on me.
Yep.
But the final 2 days, we were able to see a lot, actually. The footage...
It's something. Let's see how crooked these cops are.
Starts with me going to...
Wawa. Leaflet is a different type of boss girl. She's super nerdy in the best way. True. But also, there's no men that could ever be good enough for her. That's what I mean by independent boss babe, modern female. Because she thinks of herself as above everyone else. That's how.
Josh's house so I can serve him.
Still cool, right? Awesome nerdy girl, but that's about as far as it goes.
In his legal court papers, Josh knows that if he goes to court with me, he's going to lose. So instead, a much easier option is he calls the police on me to prevent me from serving him.
His name is Ben Schneider.
Do you think that it was a leak? Do you think it was a hack? So you're saying that somebody hacked them, but see, like, I would say that if there was a leaker. Does that make sense? Like, if there was a leaker, I would say it was a hacker. That way the leaker doesn't, it distracts, it's a misdirection off of the leaker, right?
He's stalking my house. Will you come to my house, please, and come get them? I'm not gonna have stalkers.
Are they there right now?
They're on the side of the house.
One of the dispatchers made a note here saying
Joseph Smith told you to help me.
Someone.
I'm done with this. Officer, can you please help me and my family and make this stop?
Yeah, absolutely.
She had a consignment deal with a guy named Brian Mansell. A year and a half, almost 2 years.
Wawa. Cops in the Pacific Northwest accusing innocent people of having drugs is a tale as old as time. It's especially bad there as far as cops. Oh yeah, they used to do that all the time too, down south as well. You know, in like Los Angeles.
She had this consignment deal with him and she never paid him.
So right away, Josh is lying to the police, which we can easily verify with all of the metadata timestamped pictures that show that the Lego sets were in the store when Josh took it over.
He's hired this YouTuber. His name is Ben Schneider. He's Reckless Ben. They sent people in saying they're going to murder our manager. I'm done.
What are you guys doing here?
So we are in a court case with them.
Wawa, the store owner is so pathetic. Actual crybaby, but a grown-ass man. Yeah, he seems like one of the types who everybody just rolled over for him for one reason or another.
We have to serve him legal cases.
She is a process
Gonna
server,
murder the manager? Bro.
and she's trying to serve you papers.
She's not a process server.
Okay.
Get the papers. Fake papers. They're fake. Go get the papers.
Okay. You okay if I bring those over to you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
They're fake.
But they're not, apparently.
I see those papers. Yeah. So this is what you're trying to serve them with?
Yes. I wish we could just send him an email. I wish we could just send him a phone call, or the court could just send it to him. But this is what we're required to do from the United States court. So we're just following the instructions of the government. He thinks if I just call the cops on me, he can get away with it. But we're showing him like we're not gonna let him get away with his crime. So.
Okay. Are you okay if I give these papers to him?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Hang tight. Are you okay if she just gives you the papers so we can just get
Have
her?
you looked at the papers? I've talked to the Kaiser Police Department. There's nothing filed. So no, I'm not accepting service from him. Okay.
Wait, you can't do that though.
Okay.
You can't do that though. Wait, what? You can't do that.
Yes, you can. You can 100% do that. Now, whether they will allow you to or not, where you are, for any reason, way, shape, or form, totally, complete, and total, like, absolutely, totally different story.
That's illegal.
You have that right?
Yeah.
Literally, all this police
You can't just like serve somebody, dude. You can't just like walk up and serve someone and go, actually, I don't want to be served. I don't consent to being served. That's not how it works.
What there has to do is be like, you are served.
Yeah, like it's like you go into trial and the judge is like, I order you to go to court. Actually, I don't consent. Like, what the?
Then
What is
he doesn't
this?
even have to accept them. He can literally just drop them. But as long as you say you are served, that counts as illegal serving. So why doesn't this cop just do that? Like this whole thing could be solved in literally 3 seconds. Like here, I'll time it. You've been served. Yeah, like literally 1.5 seconds, and this could be solved. This could literally be solved in 1.5 seconds. And this police officer is just purposely choosing to make this way more complicated than it has to be.
Hold on. All right. What are you wanting done today? Besides, obviously, talk to...
As much as you humanly possible.
Also, can I just say, why is he walking around barefoot, like just outside, and like like what's going on?
I can screen charges.
Who does that?
I'm open to screening charges through our attorney.
Yeah. Instead of serving these court papers like the police officer promised me he would, this officer would rather screen all possible charges for me to see what random stuff they can make up about me.
I'm gonna go talk with him, give him his paper back.
Crooked, bought and paid for pigs. That's what these guys are.
Since you do not want this,
Can I just peek at it?
What was that?
Can I peek at it?
it kind of puts me in a little bit
All
of a
right, never
bind.
mind. It's fake. There's no lawsuit anymore.
Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna give this back to him and trespasser.
Because here's the thing. Like, think about this logically. Do you think a process server would show up with a guy that's been harassing a YouTuber to serve papers in Utah?
Josh knows that if he gets served these papers, it's going to be really bad for him. And at this point, it seems like he's willing to make up any story he can to get us arrested before he gets served these papers.
They sent a lady in, and the lady's like, "Oh, I'm going to murder you," to Amanda, the manager.
And now, Josh has just committed a felony.
He's just lying, yeah.
Lying to the police officers about a false threat I made to get me arrested is super duper illegal.
He called the store a billion times, threatened the employees.
He does not want the paper. So
you want to know the most insane thing about all of this, by the way? The most insane thing about this is that this is a big company. Like, correct me if I'm wrong. This is a fairly large company. Why would you do this for $200,000? It just seems like it's not worth it. Like, I feel like you would just give them, even if you were, you know, it just doesn't seem worth it. Especially if you're in the wrong, and you're so obviously in the wrong. It just seems like there's no reason. Sorry, I'm like fixing my bloomers. There just seems to be like no reason to do that, you know, to just put up with it. Like you just pay him and get it over with, and like you remove a lot of risk. You remove a lot of risk for like your entire your entire brand, really, your business.
She gave something away right there. I'm not sure what to do with that information right there. Just say it. For someone as solid as her to make that kind of an admission. Interesting. That tells me almost everything.
the papers. Here's that back for you.
Okay. I'm not sure what this is. I've never seen something like that. To be honest with you.
These are court papers.
Okay. Okay, raise your deck.
Okay, see ya.
What are bloomer? You know, like those, like it's like a second layer of underwear. It's like you have underwear, and then there's like the little tiny shorts that are puffy. That's what it is. It's like those like fantasy puffy like shorts. Yeah, I wear that.
Yeah, process server's really going to ride it.
From the Victorian era, yes.
I mean, how stupid does he think I am?
Are they comfy? Yeah. That's why I wear them.
They have fake service papers. Then the girl is like, she's like, "Oh no, I got to serve in these papers." Like they printed up a fake lawsuit, you know? And I'm like, "Oh yeah, do you think the process server would really be riding with the YouTube guy to deliver papers to a guy that he's been harassing?" I'm like, "Do you think I'm stupid?" I don't know what to do, man.
So, did you call him?
He's the one who is demonstrating the greater amount and in excess amounts of absolute stupidity. Talk about... You could tell this is a leftist place.
I just don't know what to do, man. I'm done with these guys.
Then just pay them $200,000 and be over with. Just pay them and be over. Why is this worth it? This is not worth all of it. Like, you're risking so much. Like, they closed down a store over it. That's like more than $200,000 worth to close a store down like that. This is ridiculous. This is so stupid. This is so dumb. Bloomers are loose-fitting, gathered trousers or undergarments historically worn by women and girls. Yes, you are old. I don't dress like a normal person. Let's just say I'm a weirdo. I only wear like weird stuff.
She's just running cover. I know what she said earlier. Wawa. Here it's the cops protecting this baby, but I noticed in my 29 years of living, most everyone will take the side of someone like the store owner for some reason. Well, that's because, right, you've noticed something. It's called the basic primal average human. This guy is that. Even though he owns a store, I'm sure he's decent at doing business. You're just input, output, input, output, input, out, right? Sure, it's a little bit more complicated, but anyway. You have people for that. You have subject matter experts for that. But in your 29, man, I remember being 29. Good times. But yeah, you're noticing prime, just basic level human. These people don't really think beyond maybe, objects that are planned, instances that are planned ahead in time, like they're setting something for the future versus actually extrapolating past the moment of things, right? So these people are, like this guy, he's obviously an overgrown, like undisciplined child. Quite obviously. And the police are catering to him, right? Because obviously he's got some measure of control over them, and so does his buddy. But it goes beyond just simple, like crooked cops and business owner. This is much larger than that. I'm very sure of it. Much larger. Like, this is bigger than corporations. Larger.
Fantasy stuff. Like, if it doesn't look like it would be from an anime, I don't wear it. Does that make sense? That's my criteria for clothes. Is like, does it look like it could be from an anime? And if the answer is no, then I don't wear it.
For Utah statutes for cyberbullying and digital stalking, because they're using electronic means for communication and coordinating their stalking habits.
Oh, it's digital stalking, not stalking.
It's all of the above.
Okay, got it.
But because they're continuing to use additional tactics and other things like that, thinking that they're being cute and whatnot, can't continue. So somebody has to be arrested to show that they can't continue to do this.
Now we're just kind of want to know what you want done on this.
As much as we humanly possibly can.
He's going to submit, have a screen for charges with our prosecutors.
Just fight the lawsuit, dude. Just do it. Just face the fucking lawsuit.
That he wants to serve you with papers. Okay.
That's fake. That's illegal. You can't pretend to be a process server.
So
you can't. That's illegal.
Why not? In the state of Utah, to be a process server, all you have to do is be over the age of 18 years old. You got to be not affiliated with the case, and you can't be an attorney. And this girl meets all three. She is over 18 years old. I literally met her like 10 minutes before we showed up here, and she's not an attorney. So legally, in the state of Utah, this woman is a process server. And I already explained this to the police.
So anyone can be a process server. You have to be 18 years old, and you have to be not affiliated with the case. So she is not affiliated with the case. She's over 18 years old. That qualifies as a process server.
Okay. Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
Bloomers are like PE school wear for girls. I have those too.
That's her. Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
we have no relationship. That's why she's here.
Oh man. Ugh. If there was like a law enforcement entity that hunted down, and did the rounds like a national patrol, you know what I'm saying? To hunt down, investigate, and take out these crooked cops, sign me up. Sign me up.
Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is who she is. The exact person that you're.
I missed what he said. Did I ADD out of it?
Over 18 years old. I literally met her.
What was it?
Like 10 minutes before we showed up here, and she's not an attorney. So legally, in the state of Utah, this woman is a process server. And I already explained this to the police.
So anyone can be a process server. You have to be 18 years old, and you have to be not affiliated with the case. So she is not affiliated with the case. She's over 18 years old.
That was in the last video.
Process server.
Okay. Well, maybe just have someone not affiliated with you.
That's her.
Wait,
yeah, she's.
that's
we have no relationship. That's why she's here.
her.
Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is who she is. The exact person that you're describing.
That's fake. It is a lie. She's impersonating a process server.
So for this girl to be impersonating a process server in the state of Utah, she must either be under 18, which the cops took her ID and verified she's not under 18.
Do you have an ID or anything like that on you?
God, this does make it worse. But then again, it's about what I expected. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty much what I expected. I mean, Yeah, it's just about what I expected, really.
She has to be related to this case, which Josh says he's never seen her before, so she can't be related to this case. Josh has verified that. And so the only option left is Josh must assume that she's an attorney. But if Josh has never heard of her before, how does he know she's an attorney?
True.
And spoiler, she's not an attorney. But so I don't know what Josh means when he says she's pretending to be a process server, because it seems like he's verified that she meets all the requirements to be a process server. So basically what Josh is saying is, even though she meets all these requirements, and I acknowledge she meets these requirements, she still doesn't meet these requirements. You're making no sense, Josh.
The stupid guy is calling other people stupid. And stupid is as stupid does. I swear. This is so crazy. It's insanity.
Impersonating an officer of the court, that carries some, it's pretty significant, you know, like...
Yeah, you can't pretend to be a process server.
You're just making this shit up.
Yeah, you can't. That's gotta
You can't pretend to be a process server. I looked it up in my ass.
be illegal.
Trust, bro,
like I
trust.
said, he's
Trust.
getting combining charges.
It's a Class A misdemeanor to impersonate a process server in the state of Utah.
So right now,
I want her arrested for impersonating a process server.
So right now,
I can't just go and pretend. I can't go print up fake documents and go try to process serve people. That's illegal.
so these papers that he printed up,
Fake. Yes, 1 billion, trillion, gazillion %.
Again, this is Ammon. I'm with the...
Damn, that seems like lying to a police officer to get somebody
What's
arrested.
happened is we had a former franchisee. Mr. Schneider is just a YouTuber that got a hold of the story.
Seems like a crime. There have been reports about Legos being used as currency for illicit activities like drug dealing. You don't think these people are acting this way? Might have something to do with what's going on. Interesting.
And went to this guy and said,
No, no, no. And even if there was an element of truth to that, it's way bigger. Like giant bigger. Bigger than even a drug cartel.
hey, if I could harass these guys...
I guarantee you that.
Oh, and sorry, and thank you, Mr. Paroxysm, for the 500 kicks. Is there any chance that you could watch Legal Mindsets videos? The one on this, I'd be down to watch it. Like maybe, yeah, I'd be totally down for that.
Some money out of them. Will you pay me some of that money?
This is like the drama right now, the big one, one that I'm actually interested in.
Left the United States.
And now Eamon has just committed obstruction by lying to the police officers.
He created a fake contract, forged a manager's signature up there, threatened to kill her.
I didn't sign no agreement. I'm not beholden to somebody else's stupid agreement. I like how he can just lie to you guys. Just straight face. Oh, he owes me $200,000.
Hold on.
The dude looks like a freaking crook too. An absolute freaking just a complete crook is what the dude looks like. I don't know if y'all can see him right now, but look at that. Look at that face. Look at that fucking face. He's one of them guys where I would have enjoyed punching him. A lot. In fact, many dozens of times. Hell, maybe I would have gotten into the hundreds. But yeah, look at this fucker. God damn, he gives all bald guys a bad look. I swear he does. I swear he does. All right, let's give it. What a piece of shit. Legos as a currency is something I can believe. You know, it's kind of like alternatives or loopholes, right? You can't. It's illegal to exchange something in, you know, for monetary gain or whatever, or financial gain. Okay, well, you can trade them for something that's worth that much in financial gain, and then just give them the thing anyway. And technically, it wasn't illegal on that part. You know what I'm saying? So let's say someone has a key of like fentanyl. Okay, a key's worth. And it's like, I don't know, 10 grand. Well, you want to mitigate as much risk as possible. So what old dude does is that he gets a Lego set worth 10 grand. And he gives that Lego set worth that 10 grand to the dude in exchange for the fentanyl. And then what he does is he exchanges it for cash. And bing, bang, boom. It's a pretty old trick too. Why is it? What's going on here? It's not working.
But if you take...
Oh, okay. There we go. But yeah, something like that. Or hell, super expensive cars. Right? Hey man, like, you know, I got some, I got 10,000, I got, 80,000 worth of cottage cheese. Where's the car I need to pick it up? Bing, bang, boom. And then go sell the car for cash.
Over a business, then you assume all the liabilities of that business. Isn't that how it works? Am I wrong? I might be wrong. I don't know. I feel like that's how it works.
I'll check with the court, see if it's a valid civil case that he's trying to push through, and we'll go about it that way, okay?
Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is, just verify if a case is real.
Yeah, looks like a real small claims case in our court.
Okay, thank you for your help. I think that's all for today. Thank you.
And after this phone call, I guess the police officers turned off the microphone on their body cam because I guess they really didn't want literally anyone to hear this, even if someone gets a hold of the unredacted stuff.
Wait, you can do that? Wait, hold on. The cops can turn off a part of the body cam?
Yes. And you can turn off the body cam. Thing is, right, is that, if you're a corrupt police or law enforcement organization, you don't care. You don't care, right? And then at the end of the day, you could just cut the cops loose that did the things and just blame it all on them and use them as a convenient scapegoat. Just saying.
It's very interesting. That's very interesting.
Not even we now can get it to hear what these police officers are saying. But anyways, the police officer ends up going back to talk to Josh.
They're screening some charges, okay? Yeah. But we're just kind of working through. It looks like this is a real case. It just hasn't gone to court, okay?
It's a real case. Who's it against?
Against you, him versus you.
Ben Snyder?
Mm-hmm.
What an idiot.
So...
Interesting. This guy is dumb as fuck. Clearly. Right? He's pressing every button that he's got laying up, right? From all the shit, like... And this stupid-ass Baldy is calling other people stupid? The audacity.
We're working together.
So basically the consensus is we were all wrong here. However, let's...
Dude, does it? Hold on, chat. It just works. It just works so good. Why does it work so well?
Just arrest Ben anyways.
Like, letting them go cannot be an option here, guys. Like, there's got to be something for cyber stalking, bullying, like...
Dude,
like
AI is crazy.
All the different things, like, there's got to be something to arrest them and send a message that this is not appropriate, this is not okay.
Make that the thumbnail? All right, I'm going to send it to Julio. I'll send it to Julio.
I'm in agreement with you. Again, that's why we're kind of working through this right now.
Hello.
Step out for me. Okay.
Okay.
Find you back.
Am I
So
being
they
arrested?
arrested him.
Under arrest right now.
Really?
For what?
Under arrest for what?
They
We
arrested
don't know.
because
We're
the
going to
other
find
guy
out
said
something.
so? It's ridiculous.
I love I love you. I love you.
Wow.
I love you. I love American Police Department.
So now let's get to the search warrant, where the cops raid my house because they heard that I was the one that stole the Legos from Brian. So I might have found out an answer of why this cop was so rough with me and threw my arm back. Before we enter the property, the cop warns all the other police officers to make sure we are not filming.
Hey, they're probably going to be quick to film. They're probably going to be quick to pull their phones out, so just be aware of that.
Wait, why not?
However, when we got raided, I instantly pressed the record button on my phone because I was terrified these police officers were going to do something and try and hide it from the public. But I guess the police officer sees that I'm filming, and once he sees I'm filming, I think he was like, as punishment for filming me, I'm going to bend your arm back upwards and injure you, is my guess of what happened, because afterwards he says this.
The main kid had his phone recording, so I shut it off, but...
The other kid had a GoPro.
How many did you get? You got Ben?
We got 5 right now.
5, including Ben Schneider?
Yes.
Sweet, that's good.
Next, we got some unredacted footage of me using the bathroom.
I'm definitely gonna need to sleep after this one, because it just like every time I think maybe we're getting close to the cutoff point, right? Because I know this is gonna escalate. This is like Crooked Cops, SOP Handbook 101, and they're playing it perfectly, and it's insanity to just, ugh. Okay, I'm back from doing human things to my human self. No, I didn't just recently molt. What are you talking about? I don't see anything. I swear to God, though, in the blurriness of the mirror and the camera, this dude kind of looks like a Temu version of Aiden Mattis from the Lore Lodge.
Another thing about this unredacted footage is we get to see the police's entire office building. We get to see their detective board of us. We get to see that they're actually a member of the Church of Scientology Sucks. All my old school fans will know this, but basically I made a religion called Scientology Sucks. And it legally got approved by the IRS, and Scientology Sucks worships a gold plunger as their god. I even got it tattooed on my wrist right here. It's like a plunger cross on my wrist. I guess the American Fourth Police Department is active members of the Church of Scientology Sucks because they literally put my god on their desk. That's exciting.
Oh, shit, dude. That's good. That's great. Wawa. I hate those bathroom floor tiles. One of the squares are always jagged and cut into the foot. You see, that's why everywhere I go, I wear shower shoes. Or chanclas. Or tarantarans. Or flip-flops. Or something. I never go barefoot unless I unless I absolutely need to for any reason. Period. Right? And I think it comes from, I think the reason why I'm scared of being barefoot and I don't want my bare feet on the ground ever, really, is because, like, when I was a kid, one of the punishments I had, you know, when we went, you know, there was a gravel road. Rocks and sticks and burrs and stickers and, you know, thorns and, you know, just fucking everything's on the road, right? A dirt road with like quarter crush on it and, you know, just, man. And one of the things I had to do, right, because I was always in trouble, you know, and I was always, you know, because my sisters would blame everything on me. And being the youngest one, they would just say I'm lying if I denied it. So on top of raping me and torturing me as well, they also did that shit a lot. You know, on top of killing my baby geese. Frickin' God, do I hate them. Anyway. But yeah, so there's gravel, you know, behind the apartment complex, you know, in between. But anyway, and so what would happen is that I would get in trouble and I would be forced to run from one end of it to the other barefoot until my feet bled. And then I could come back inside, clean off my feet, and just suffer with that for a while. Maybe that's got something to do with it. Probably. And like this was a lower class, like gutter sewer rat like area. I was a you know, inner city ghetto kid. And you know, them places are called slums for a reason. No wonder my immune system is so overpowered. Right? But yeah, me, I wear something on my feet at all times, anytime, every time, everything. Okay? I hate letting my feet touch bare floor. I hate it so much. Even if it's carpet. Even in Japan, I had this issue. I didn't want to just have socks on. But thankfully, you know, in a lot of places, they'll have indoor shoes that you can like borrow or loan, essentially. You know, although there's some places where it's like just the Tommy mats and you have to be in socks. So it's like just grin and bear it, right? Do it for the cherry. That's what we used to say. Any Jew, I'll stop ranting, raving, and, you know, old Manning.
We have a felony stalking case.
Wawa. Wait, he created a religion? Yes, he created a religion that's called Scientology Sucks. Wawa, the more I learn about Ben, the more fascinated I get. Me too. He's accomplished more in his age than I think I ever will in the rest of my existence. Except having a kid. I don't know if he has a kid or not. I consider the fact that I'm a parent my greatest accomplishment in my entirety of my existence ever. I have continued the bloodline of Rodrigo de Vivar, El Cid. Right? I've kept it going. So, I mean, to me... Anyway, let's continue.
Case right now. Felonies. Everyone's facing felonies.
That's pretty serious shit.
It's super serious. I know that you've been told all of, oh, it's a fundraiser. This guy stole $200,000.
Yeah.
If that was the case, that guy would be in jail.
Yeah.
So,
no,
we're going to use critical.
Anyways, we're going to fast forward a bunch. So this is basically a spoiler for episode 3, but basically this Bricks and Minifigs company has nonstop been making fake bomb threats, fake fire threats, fake murder threats in my name that I'm going to murder them. The only problem is obviously these are all fake threats. I would never do something like that. But the police think that these are real threats. So now the police from Los Angeles, from Utah, they're all working together now to catch me. Here's a phone call from just a few days ago of the Los Angeles police calling the Utah police of them scheming of a way to get me arrested for all.
Well, these are all leftist places. So it's no surprise to me, right? I mean, all these places are being run basically by their own versions of the USSR. You know, CCP and DPRK. So yeah, like, this is no surprise to me on this level. You know, I mean, they're leftists. This is how it's supposed to work for them.
Dude, what the
mystery threats that I've been making?
Paul, we got a complaint from a guy in Provo about this guy Schneider.
Okay.
And so it seems like
Provo, Utah, huh? And this other place is in Kaiser, Oregon. Yeah, they're both Mormon places. They're like both Mormon strongholds. Huh. Fascinating. You know how I've been talking about how there's a cult that's bigger than, you know, that is equal to in size and power and influence as the U.S. government? Well, we're finding out a lot about them, aren't we? Oh, Jesus.
like I talked to the guys in Sandy police too.
This is so dirty.
Provo police. So it seems like, yeah, Schneider's kind of all over the place.
Yeah.
Basically, so he called me and he's just like, this guy's crazy. He's like making threats against us, my employees, our business, etc., etc. It seems like this guy might live in LA or his last known address is in LA. So I guess I'm just trying to track down like what you guys are doing, if anything. I know, like, at least I've been told that there's technically a couple open cases. This guy's already being charged in Utah by 3 different places. Like, what are we doing? Mm-hmm. Any idea where he actually is?
No idea. I know we had asked to...
They had no idea, like, how much this case would blow up, because so many people know about it right now. Like, this is the talk of the internet. Everyone is talking about the...
Wawa. Even though I've lived in rightist places. Oh, right wing. That's what you mean. Okay. Rightist. That might, I'm not sure if that is one, but it should be. And everyone acted like these cops they are nowadays little to nothing and got replaced by leftists that do this on a bigger scale. Well, you see, that's kind of like the dichotomy between the left and right? Because with the left, everybody is think of everyone as like a hive mind, kind of, right? The only deviations being which path amongst the road the hive mind wants them to take are they going to take to get onto it, right? So with leftists, they're all about solidarity. You know, they're very what would I call it? Collectivist. Okay. So, you know, they are like concentrated. It's as if you have a bunch of guns shooting, right? And they're all shooting at the exact same target. That's kind of how leftists operate. They're not picking out individual targets for themselves. they're, as a hive mind, deciding what to shift to target. Okay, there's no individuality, individualism, individual thought, none of it. You can't have none of that. Whereas with the right, the reason why it's so much lesser when it comes to everything else is because people have more free will, right? People have more individual capacity, agency, right, and individual power. So yeah, if someone decides to be corrupt, they're not necessarily a part of the whole group and can be disparate from it. Whereas with the leftists, it's the entire reverse and opposite. If one of them's doing it, they all are.
Lego case.
Hold them until we had further.
They could have just paid 200,000. But you know, honestly, I'm glad they didn't. I'm glad they didn't pay out the 200,000 because now we can see all of this.
Okay.
The only problem is I'm in a place the American police have no jurisdiction over, so they're never gonna catch me here.
Yeah, no American police in sight.
Good luck finding me. You are never gonna find me, police officers.
Wait, but can't they like find out where he is just by the pictures and stuff? Like, I'm pretty sure I could use AI to find where he lives, where he is. I'm pretty sure I could use AI right now to find exactly where he's staying. But that's the joke. Oh, the joke is that they can find him. You don't think he's in the You don't think he's in the U.S.? No, I mean he's in. Oh, what if the joke is he's actually not in Mexico? What if he's in a different country?
In which case, I don't think someone is entirely so stupid they can't figure out how to do geolocation. Yeah, I don't think people are so stupid they can't figure out how to geolocate anything. I don't think that's a thing. I could be proven wrong, though. Okay, so that was from Leaflet, by the way. Our lovely slime girl, independent boss babe, who's not a feminist, thankfully. Or maybe she is, I don't know. Alright, under video credits. Leaflet. Whoa, whoa. Come on, update already. I don't have that many tabs open. There we go. Wawa. I love Leaflet a ton. Yeah, she's pretty cool. She's pretty cool. I like her. She's a good gal. It's just unfortunate she's not marriageable. And she does that purposefully, but I mean, still cool. Alright, I found another one somewhere. We already watched this one by Asmongold. And we saw this one with Leaflet, I believe. Okay. This is Legal Mindsets coverage. This is the freaking Bricks and Minifigs CEO lying to people. Oh, this is reporting by Fox. Legal Mindset. And then I found this, by the way. I found this. This is hilarious. So, from... This is such a wild fucking... This is such a wild fucking thing here, dude. The Cougar Chronicle. Oh, shit. By the way, this is a Mormon paper, in case y'all didn't know that. This is a Mormon paper written by a Mormon for Mormons. Just so you know. Just so you're aware. Okay? But this shit's real wild. Okay? It's real wild. Alright, so from the Cougar Chronicle. The freaking anyway. Thankfully, it says opinion. You know, this isn't actual accurate reporting factual stuff. From the Cougar Chronicle, the bricks and minifigs scandal. Another case of anti-LDS hysteria by Jackson Galini. Yeah, they sound like a little weenie. Anyway, key takeaways. I told y'all this cult was bigger than the government. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is getting negative press once again. And this time it's for something neither the church, lies, nor its members, lies, as a whole, lies, have any involvement in. In order to understand this completely, we have to break down the long saga of the bricks and minifigs Lego scandal. And they go into lying about everything, basically. Consignment dispute. Bricks and Minifigs is a store chain that buys and sells new and used Lego products. It's currently headquartered in Utah and owned by Ammon and Matt McNeff. In 2023, a consignment deal was signed between the owner of a specific BAM franchise in Oregon, owned by Crystal LaGorman, and a client named Brian Mansell, whose father had amassed a Lego collection worth $200,000. The franchise would sell off the Mansell collection over time, and both parties would receive a share of the profits. Crucially, Mansell would retain full ownership of the sets until they were sold. Okay. Facts of the matter. Mansell continued receiving checks until late 24, when BAM Corporate seized the store from LaGorman after a dispute and handed it to two new co-owners. I told y'all that's what happened in the last time I covered this. They literally got rid of the other franchisees, plopped down some puppets for themselves into the store, and it was over. Joshua Johnson and Brandon Best. Johnson, Best, and BAM Corporate refused to honor the previously made consignment agreement, saying the corporate policy forbade such contracts. LaGorman rejects this, saying that BAM was fine with the initial agreement and made no comment about it. Regardless of whether it was allowed, the Mansells were no longer able to access their property, and BAM refused to give it back. More about the background of the case in Oregon can be found here. At least they didn't lie in the first part. Q. Ben Schneider, commonly known as Reckless Ben. A YouTuber has done some impressive investigative reporting in the past, mostly involving the exposing of cults. The Mansell family reached out to Ben to help them out, and he agreed immediately. They sued BAM and the Oregon franchise and won in court. However, either BAM Corporate or Johnson Best shut down the Oregon franchise before they would be forced to pay damages or return the Legos. Ben tried to sue Johnson and Best personally through Oregon, but the suits were rejected due to a lack of good faith effort to resolve the dispute in person. So Ben traveled to Utah back in March, where Johnson and Best live, in order to complete this step. Freaking A. That's a lot, ain't it? That's a huge amount. Gosh damn, I just can't get good lighting. My lighting sucks no matter what I'm doing. All right, so more stuff. Much more stuff. Reckless Ben versus Reckless American Fork. On March 8th, Ben first went to BAM HQ to try to talk to Ammon McNeff, the CEO of BAM. They were escorted out by Orem police. Ben then drove to Joshua Johnson's house, where 3 American Fork PD vehicles arrived shortly after. When Ben and co. tried to leave the area, they were followed and pulled over for supposedly failing to stop at a stop sign. Okay, so basically this just does a recount of everything. But yeah, so essentially this is a recounting. Okay, so this is all right, this is mostly accurate. All right, so we get to the juicy part. The Mansell's ridiculous accusations. Notice how they call them ridiculous. Interesting. This story is a disgusting one. You can tell it's a pissed off Mormon. And I wholeheartedly agree that the American Fork Police Department needs to be investigated and potentially charged for the blatant abuse of power that we've seen thrown against Ben and his friends. I also think Bam should be held liable for $200K. And missing Legos plus additional damages to the Mansells and Ben, as well as being charged for faking death threats. Where I draw the lines when people like Ben and Brian Mansell claim that there's some kind of greater conspiracy against Johnson, Best, and McNeff's are all LDS. And so are the cops involved in this. Yeah, of course. Get justice, but it's so disgusting that they would dare notice the patterns happening within our cult. They claimed that because of those four are LDS, they're donating a significant amount of money to the church, who then sends out the AFPD to stop Ben and Brian from taking back the Legos. Sorry, but the church is not ordering the AFPD to arrest and harass Ben. You're right, because they don't need to. Everything is pre-sanctioned. So therefore, there needs to be no trail. You're just doing the things, and you're already given the go-ahead. I'm familiar with the stuff like this. These four are not being protected because they're LDS. They're being protected for one of two reasons. They're rich and have money to slide under the table to a corrupt PD, or a corrupt PD is abusing their powers to protect members of their community from a California YouTuber who is supposedly harassing said members. Yeah, sure, totally. We all believe you. For sure. It's got nothing to do with the cult of LDS. Of course not. Completely not. Totally not. It's unrelated. Except for anybody that knows the history of the Mormons and the LDS. If you look up the history of the Mormons and the LDS, like, Bub, oh, God. People have no idea. People have no clue. Anyway. They're trying to use the PD as a scapegoat, essentially. The latter scenario may be argued by some to be proof that this situation is indeed caused by the Mormon Mafia. The issue with it is that this type of corruption happens everywhere and is not at all exclusive to our specific community. Local law enforcement anywhere will bend or break the law in order to protect their own, despite the possibility that their own may be in the wrong. In many smaller communities, especially one with some kind of common identity, this is true. There is no grand conspiracy, there is no Mormon Mafia, and President Oaks isn't hiding the lucrative Cloud City set in the Holy of Holies. Oh, God. They're trying so hard, aren't they? Like I said, this is a Mormon paper, all right, with an opinion piece written by a Mormon for Mormons. I mean, they're not beating the allegations. I swear to God. Anyway, what the Mansells are doing with these accusations is turning people away from the actual issue, that being AFPD's protection of BAM to Mormons as a whole. It's an excuse for anyone who has an axe to grind with the church, whether they be on the left or the right, to spread blatant lies about what the true situation is. What our truth of the situation is what they mean. Okay, we're obviously true no matter what we do, because our God says so. Of course. I believe that too, funnily enough. And my God says your God's full of shit. These lies then take a hold over low information or low IQ people. They're saying, if you believe all of this, what you're watching actually happen, on our behalf, then you're stupid. Oh God, they're digging such a deep hole here. I love it. I love it to death. Oh yeah, well if you believe your lying eyes, you're stupid. That's what they said. This is so good, dude. This is so fuck. Any Jew. Are y'all having as much fun as I am? Because this is great. Any Jew. Let's get back to it. These lies then take a hold over low information or low IQ people into thinking that this is some top-down QAnon, right? They always got to invoke that bullshit. Type conspiracy involving the church and any member that happens to wield some kind of political power. Oh yeah? Happens to, huh? What happened to your supposed belief in the separation of church and state, huh? Oh yeah? Where'd that go? Where'd that go? Huh? Where'd it go? Anyway. I've seen dozens upon dozens of comments across X, Twitter, Reddit, YouTube about how bad and corrupt the Mormons are as a whole because of this situation. Wawa, my head is overflowing with knowledge right now. Oh yeah? It's a good time. It's a good time. I just... They literally said the thing. They said the thing. In more words. They said, if you believe your lying eyes, you're stupid. That's what they did. Oh, Jesus. Wawa, Mormons really are a strange bunch. Now, here's the thing, is that like your bottom level, average, works for a living, 9-to-5er, middle to lower class Mormon families, they're actually cool people, okay? I'm never going to knock them that. I won't, all right? LDS, Mormon people at the bottom long, they're okay. They have a nice reputation for a reason. However, that nice reputation, them being nice, has a hellish history behind it. Oh, Jesus, they're demons. But anyway, an issue. Even my great ancestor, Rodrigo de Vivar, right? Even in his time, these people would have been thought of as savage. Anyway. One of the most popular... Wait, I already read that part. Yeah. One post from a popular right-wing X account says that because of Ben, Utah gets exposed as Mormon Israel. Oh no, if you hate Mormons, you're an anti-Semite. Maybe if they're Jewish Mormons, right? Like ethnically Jewish. A reply to this advocated for Missouri Executive Order 44 to be reenacted. A reply to this advocated for Missouri Executive 44 to be reenacted. Missouri Executive Order 44. So Executive Order 44 for Missouri. The order originally issued by Governor Lilburn W. Boggs on October 27, 1838, explicitly directed that the Mormon population be treated as enemies and must be exterminated or driven from the state. I thought that sounded familiar. Oh, wait, now my face is all... Now I'm not even here anymore. Whatever. Wait, maybe if I turn off the filter. There, maybe I look a little bit better. Anyway, in direct reversal of this historical directive, Governor Christopher S. Bond officially rescinded Executive Order Number 44 on June 25th, 1976. In his rescission order, Bond expressed deep regret for the injustice and suffering caused by the 1838 order, stating that it contravened constitutional rights to life, liberty, and religious freedom. Consequently, the order remains rescinded and holds no legal or executive order in the state. A reply to this advocated for Missouri Order 44 to be reenacted. You know what? I would not be entirely against it. Not entirely. Because the thing is that the LDS and Mormons are a true cult. It's not even a joke. A different poster says that the Mormon Church, the brand and the owners, the judges, and the cops must all be prosecuted. A Redditor comments, I'm proud to be from where they hung the Mormon founder. Got what he deserved after trying to take over Nauvoo and destroying the local printing press. Despicable people to this day. Yeah, y'all didn't know Mormons were a bunch of little terrorists, did you? A bunch of savages. Not at all joking. Not at all joking. And there's even an infamous case where they butchered a whole caravan of people for not being Mormon. Not even a joke. For not being Mormon. And they did to the living babies, right, just unspeakable acts. And these people have been basically the same since then. They've just decided to act really, really extra nice to everyone. just to ensure they cover that shit up. I mean, a good amount of the people are genuinely nice people. But their cult comes first. You're not a real friend. You're just another creature that lives next door. I'm not even joking. Wawa, I've heard stories of old pilgrim Mormons killing a bunch of people. I think that's the one. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They even made Native Americans that were allies to them and witnessed their slaughter. They even made them, go pale with the shit they did. When you can make the Native Americans of the Wild West turn pale, like, basically become white with the shit you did to other people, I mean, I'm just saying. A long history of bigoted hysteria. Hysteria, huh? Oh yeah, there's a history behind that hysteria. Unless people just take you at your word. Do I think that Ben and Brian intended for this to happen? No. I think they were grasping at straws when they hypothesized about the Mormon Mafia. They don't know that this type of rhetoric has led to multiple atrocities being committed against us over the years. Justly deserved. We've always been an easy target for hatred throughout our history. We were forced to flee Ohio, then Missouri, which enacted an extermination order for any member within its borders, and then Illinois, where Joseph and Hiram Smith were martyred and the church as a whole was facing annihilation from mobs. Yes, mobs that y'all pissed off, mobs that y'all caused to form with your freaking savage behavior. It's not even a joke either. They incited these mobs just by being who they are, right? Like, it's not even a joke. Anyway, we eventually found refuge in Utah, where nobody could easily oppress us. Yet still the United States under James Buchanan tried to start a war with us in order to distract from growing tensions between the North and South regarding slavery. I feel like we all should have gone to war against the Mormons and then dealt with the rest of it afterwards. From the empty deserts of the Great Basin, we built up one of the most prosperous regions of the most prosperous civilization the world's ever seen. Yet the hatred remained. Yeah, a hatred you fucking earned, for sure. We eventually shifted away from certain policies for the better. Notice how they put certain. They put some emphasis on certain. Became more open with what we're about. Okay. With what we're about to the world, and we contributed billions of dollars of our resources every year for the explicit purpose of helping those who can't help themselves around the world. That's cool, but it doesn't buy you some kind of moral currency so that in the future when you create greater atrocities, you know, you can cash that in and all is forgiven. That's not how that shit works. Yet the hatred remains. Not even a year ago, a nut job who bought into this type of anti-Mormon rhetoric targeted our own during sacrament meeting, killing 4 of our members and wounding about 8 others, including small children. Even on that day, y'all talking about small children, huh? Even on that day, you had anti-Mormons coming out of the woodwork to criticize anyone who called us Christians. One such person was failed Idaho gubernatorial candidate Mark Fitzpatrick, who said Mormons aren't Christians, stop saying otherwise, in response to Trump when he condemned the slaughter. Well, Mormons actually really aren't. I mean, I guess you could. In a way, sure. Okay, they share some Christianity. That's about it. No matter what we do, we will remain hated by the world. And wait, I gotta redo that one. No matter what we do, we will remain hated by the world, and we will have to accept this. We cannot pretend that we will somehow find lasting peace with these people, whether they be in the far left crowd that Church HQ tries to placate, or the rising far-right crowd who call themselves Christian nationalists. We have no home in either camp. They will forever hate us because of our religion and our faith in Jesus Christ, either because having Christian morals is wrong, or because we believe in the wrong Jesus. Do not fret, however, as he has already told us that this type of treatment was always going to happen. As he says in Matthew 10:22, and ye shall be hated of all men for my name's sake, but he that endureth to the end shall be saved. Yeah, that was him speaking to, those who would follow him, believe in him, and his Father. And there are no false gods before them all. As we continue living amongst the world, be careful not to associate with those who hate us and want to see our religion and people oppressed. Me. Me. We are set apart from the world, and we must act like it. Live by your covenants. Continue spreading his restored gospel with a jovial smile. When you come across those people who believe in any type of Mormon mafia rumor, try and tell them the truth of the matter. If they don't accept it, disengage, as there is no point in throwing pearls before swine. To the dismay of those anti-Mormons that surely hate us, the standard of truth has been erected, and no unhallowed hand will ever stop the work from progressing. End of the article by the Cougar Chronicle. I told y'all, this was a Mormon, this is a Mormon paper, right? Writing a Mormon opinion piece, authored by a Mormon, is confirmed, about Mormons. It's a good time. It's a good time. It's pretty fun. Oh, shoot. Wawa. That name of the website still gets me. Dude, it is glorious. Absolutely glorious. It's a good time. It's a wonderful time. It's so good. The Cougar Chronicles. It sounds like a modern day, like female book talk novel. The Cougar Chronicles. Oh shit. Oh man, it's a good time. Okay. Which one should we watch? Which one should we watch? Actually, oh Jesus, I gotta get to bed. Fog! Y'all just got here, too. You just arrived. No, but I do have to get up in the morning and then do things. I was gonna try to keep going to school. But yeah. I'm thinking I'll save it until the next semester. I just can't afford to drive all over the damn place. I just can't afford to do it. I literally cannot afford, fuck, man. Wawa, this was a funny stream. Hilarious, right? It's a good time. I can't believe some fucking leftist Mormon, freaking asshole was like, oh yeah, you believe your lying eyes? Well, you're stupid. You believe the proof of those videos? You're dumb. Anyway, I'm glad you had fun. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. And if you share it everywhere and figure out the best way to... Oh, fuck. Oh, you Mormons. It's the Mormons. Run! Do it! I'm here! I swear to God! It's the Mormons! Well, anyway, make sure you share, okay? Do me that favor if you can. Wawa. Also, I wish you luck on your studies. I appreciate it. However, I'm gonna stop for now, and then we'll see about a few months from now. But I appreciate it. All right, that said, gracias. Igualmente. Va con Dios. Dulces sueños, mijos y mijas. Let's see. Gute Nacht. Darn, I forgot how to say. Oh, in Japanese, to say goodnight, you say, Oyasuminasai.